Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Business Podcast, your source for all things business. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Munif Ali on the line, and he's the founder over at Thinkruptive Media and also at Playa Realty. Munif, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
So I'm excited to share your story today. I mean, I know a little bit of the background. I know I cut you off when we were kind of getting our pre-show, and I'm like, wait. Let's get it on the podcast. I want to record this. This is great material. So we're going to talk about how you had a pivot and how you got into the place that you're at now with your businesses. So first, let's get into Thinkruptive Media.
So Thinkruptive Media, we kind of was thinking about what it takes to be an entrepreneur these days, and it's such a sexy word, and so many people want to do it. But I started investing in tech about a decade ago after my real estate experiences, and I found that there was nothing really nuts and bolts as far as information was concerned to entrepreneurs coming up in the marketplace nowadays. So I knew that there was a lot of magazines, a lot of publications that had just general conceptual stuff, but I wanted something that would really cover nuts and bolts of founders, creators, CEOs, and thus Thinkruptive people out there that was changing the way that society looks at business, commerce, and indeed life. So we came up with the way Thinkruptive magazine was our first product, and what we're really working on is a magazine that kind of showcases and celebrates tech disruptors out there by shining spotlights on upcoming apps and applications and just business in tech and outside. So we wanted to kind of follow the founders, if you will, and give back practical, actionable advice straight from the world's leading, inspiring industry leaders. So, we've had everything from Mr. Beast, who is of YouTube fame, to Steve Aoki, the superstar DJ, and covered all type of things from everything from Shark Tank to edibles, in the marketplace right now. So anything that causes disruption to the way we think as consumers and as a society, we kind of showcase. And we have the opportunity to go around the world and showcase people who may not have a voice. So it's more of an inclusive magazine, if you will.
Oh man, I think that you're also a great writer. From Shark Tank to edibles. That's some clickbait for you right there. Business can be defined in so many ways. There's a lot of ways to make money and make a living, and you never know who you can inspire to create something outside the boundaries of what's dogmatic in business. That's great. And I agree with you completely. Let's talk a little bit about what you're doing over at Playa Realty. So Playa, also, we're in what would be considered the west side of Los Angeles here in Southern California. And about 10 years ago, we started to really focus our activity in areas of the city that did not have the same prestige, if you will. A lot of boutique and a lot of real estate agencies covered the limelight of, anything from Hollywood Hills to Beverly Hills to Westwood to Bel Air. So some of these high dollar areas was getting all the attention in real estate. But what we started to do is look at areas east of the 405 that were underserved. Realtors didn't have the right exposure to training and systems. And since I, have lived and worked in those communities, we started to really focus on bringing amazing training, we say inspire, train, and propel, to realtors in that area. And also, I had been investing since I was about 20 years old in real estate, and I found great opportunity in underserved areas. So we start to really focus in on that, and, we've gone up to 250 agents at one point. Now we're even leaner and trimmer, as they say, and we're really focused on areas where nobody else really wanted to venture. And now we're smack dab in the middle of population, change, and these areas have now become hip because of housing shortages. Adam, even if you work at some of the world's greatest, the biggest companies like the Googles and the YouTubes and the Ubers, even their executive C-level executives can't afford Mar Vista, Venice, and some of the hip and upcoming areas of LA where home prices are $3 million and above. So we're getting an influx of business over from the west side, more closer to the east and south side, and we're able to represent not only the community in getting fair market prices for their homes and giving them great luxury service for the urban market, but also representing buyers so they understand the communities that they're about to invest in, live in, work in. So we're able to bridge that gap, and we've been very, very successful, becoming number one in 5 zip codes in and around the marketplace, simply by focusing in on what people want as far as services. So we're serving the buyer, the seller, and also the real estate professional, and providing exemplary service that's community-oriented.
No, that's awesome. So, Munif, if somebody's listening to this, first off, and they want more information on Thinkruptive Media and connecting with the brand and the magazine, because either they want to maybe think about if they're the right fit to be featured, or if they just want to pick up a copy, what's the best way for them to reach out?
You can go to Thinkruptive.com, or you could go into the Apple Store. Thinkruptive.com is the best. That's the THINK, like think, and Ruptor, RUPTOR.
And if somebody is looking for a property or want to know more about the real estate in some of the areas you work in, that Pacific Playa that Pacific Playa area, or actually if you want to give a couple of areas you do work in, I know you mentioned different zip codes, so just to be direct.
Yeah, we serve, having the amount of agents, we're about 70 plus agents right now, 75 agents. Like I said, we really focused in on agents who do this full time. So we're in and around Ladera, Heights, View Park, Windsor Hills, Leimert Park, Culver City, and Westchester. So in and around the basin of the airport, including Inglewood as well.
Awesome. And what's the best way for them to reach out?
And you can go straight to PacificPlayaRealty.com.
Perfect. Well, hey, Munif, been great having you on the show today. Love to hear all the great stuff you're doing over at Thinkruptive Media to give the business owners and entrepreneurs out there a voice to tell their story and to inspire others. I love it. I'm all about what you're doing. And it makes a lot of sense. I mean, these voices do need to be heard, so thanks for all the great work there. And, of course, at Pacific Playa Realty, all great stuff there. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review, do all those great things we do to support our podcasters. I really do appreciate it. And, Munif, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you so much, Adam. Look forward to talking to you soon.